Did you think you knew all the royal heartthrobs? Forget Prince William and even the youngest members of the royal family, who are constantly in the spotlight. Just a month ago, the internet literally exploded with photos of two brothers that the vast majority of people had never heard of. They appeared suddenly and were immediately dubbed the most beautiful and mysterious Windsors. Their faces flooded social media. They are TikTok stars, although they may not have planned it that way. Who are they? Albert and Leopold Windsor. And the main intrigue, why were they kept in the strictest secrecy for almost 18 years, hidden from the public eye and cameras? Albert, the older brother, recently turned 18. Leopold is 16. They are the sons of Lord Nicholas Windsor, the second cousin of King Charles III. Yes, they are part of the British monarchy, but they are part of its hidden side. Until recently, their lives were lived in complete privacy, far from London and the endless attention of the paparazzi. Their father, Lord Nicholas, consciously chose a different path, giving up his place in line to the throne. It was this decision that became the key to their mysterious upbringing and sudden fame. Today, we will delve into the story of two royal brothers who lived outside the golden cage and have now become a sensation. To understand why they remained invisible for so long, we need to look at their family history. Their father, Lord Nicholas, converted to Roman Catholicism in 2001. In today's world, this sounds innocent enough, but according to the Act of Settlement of 1701, any member of the royal family who converts to Catholicism is automatically excluded from the line of succession. Lord Nicholas not only followed this path himself, but also repeated the step taken by his mother, the Duchess of Kent, who is also Catholic. This move essentially freed the entire family from strict duties and constant supervision, allowing them to choose a private life over royal glory. And where did they decide to live this free life? In sunny Rome. Although the eldest, Albert, was born in the UK, they grew up in the heart of Italy. Imagine royal grandchildren who attend private Roman schools instead of Eton and can stroll through the eternal city without fear of ending up on the front pages of the tabloids. This is a far cry from the fishbowl in which William and Kate live. It is precisely this private upbringing that is the reason why, until recently, the paparazzi had only managed to catch Albert a few times, and Leopold even less. In fact, keeping track of their lives is a job for a detective. Their public appearances can be counted on one hand. Here is Albert, still just a boy, at Lady Gabriella Windsor's wedding. Here they both appear at the famous Trooping the Color parade, but they are easy to miss among other minor relatives. And here is a photo of Albert from the wedding of German aristocrats 8 years ago. Can you see how sparse this photo archive was? Photos of Leopold are like hunting for rare artifacts. The family carefully guarded their private life. And it was this veil of secrecy that became the perfect breeding ground for a future sensation. And then, something happened that became a turning point. It happened just a month ago at a large family event where the brothers appeared together. A single photo taken that day went viral. Suddenly, the world saw two young, incredibly attractive young men from Windsor who looked fresh and were not photoshopped by strict royal rules. The internet went crazy. Albert made Tatler's list of the most eligible bachelors, but it was the younger brother, Leopold, who became the real internet sensation. His face became the subject of thousands of TikTok memes. They are the royal family's main phantom couple because they are beautiful, yet unattainable and mysterious. It's the perfect cocktail for viral fame. За этой внезапной славой видна и не менее интересная история родителей. Behind this sudden fame lies an equally interesting story about his parents. Lord Nicholas and his wife were married for 19 years, but sadly divorced this year. The reasons for their separation were not disclosed, but their wedding in 2006 was a story in itself. The couple were married in the Vatican at the Church of St. Stephen of Abyssinia. It was a landmark moment. They became the first British royal couple to be married in the Vatican. This once again highlights their unique, unconventional path, which has always been outside the London court. Lord Nicholas himself, unburdened by official duties, focuses on personal charity work. He is actively involved in helping the homeless and providing school education for children with autism. But he has also repeatedly made headlines for his, shall we say, controversial views, including his support for anti-abortion groups. This side of their lives shows that the brothers are growing up in a family that has strong convictions and is actively involved in social life, but is not obliged to follow the political neutrality strictly adhered to by the working members of the royal family. So, what lies ahead for them? Their seclusion is clearly over. The eldest brother, Albert, is set to make his official debut in high society at the famous Le Bal Débutante Ball in Paris. This is a landmark event, attended by young people from the world's most influential and aristocratic families. For Albert, this will be his final emergence from the shadows and his formal introduction to society. It seems that their hidden life is now a thing of the past. Albert and Leopold Windsor find themselves at a unique crossroads. They have tasted fame and universal adoration, but at the same time, thanks to their father's choice, they are not bound by strict rules and protocol. They can choose who to be and what to do. The question is whether they will be able to maintain their privacy under the pressure of the paparazzi and an army of TikTok fans. Will they accept their status as unofficial royal celebrities, or, on the contrary, decide to consciously step into the shadows? What do you think? Will Albert and Leopold retain their mystique? And which of them do you think is the more appealing heir to royal charisma? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this royal investigation if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our new stories.